You know, the Civil War was so many years ago, but when I'm here, it feels like it's now.
Something happens every single day that I'm here.
We are at the McRaven Mansion.
I just heard somebody whispering in my ear. Somebody was whispering in my left ear.
During the war, this place was used as a field hospital.
It won't work. Listen. No. You listen.
The Civil War ain't over in Vicksburg.
There are things in this world that we will never fully understand. We want answers. We have worked years to build our credibility, our reputation, working alongside the most renowned professionals in the field, capturing groundbreaking proof of the paranormal.
It's working.
I can't give you an explanation.
This is our evidence, our ghost adventures. See what a lot of land these fellows hold, of which Vicksburg is the key. The war can never be brought to a close until that key is in our pocket.
For the next several weeks, we will be living in the town of Vicksburg, Mississippi, said to be one of the most haunted towns in America. We were invited by the mayor to come here to help the citizens find answers for the enormous amount of hauntings.
During the Civil War, Vicksburg was the last Southern stronghold along the vital Mississippi River, which delivered crucial supplies to weary Confederate soldiers. For 47 days, this town witnessed unimaginable death and destruction.
In 1863 was the Siege of Vicksburg. Right here in this house was the headquarters of John C. Pemberton for the Confederate Army. In July of 1863, he surrendered to the Union forces. Thousands and thousands of casualties.
We first meet with the mayor of Vicksburg, who wants to brief us on the mission he has set for us.
Well, first, let me welcome you to the city of Vicksburg, a very historical city, and I'm honored to be sitting here talking to you. And
thank you.
As I understand it, you are the best in the business. There have been some stories around here, some spirits, and you're on your own. I want you to know that.
Okay.
You're gonna have to sign a waiver, because if this ghost gets you, you're on your own. But I would hope that your coming here would bring some closure to all the stories that have been told about how haunted it is in these areas. So, welcome to Vicksburg.
Thank you. We appreciate that. And on behalf of us, we just want to leave here saying that we made the city proud, we made you proud, and we came here with respect, and more importantly, just helped your citizens find answers.
And we thank you. We just want y'all to be able to leave alive, leave alive, alive.
With those chilling last words by the mayor, we start our very dangerous town-wide investigation at a place where a historic mansion's new current owner needs our help after the previous owner fled from being violently attacked multiple times. Dr. Reed is extremely concerned that his tour guides have attachments and are being strongly affected. He needs answers.
So this is the oldest standing structure in Vicksburg.
Really?
I mean, this house was old when the Civil War started. There's 3 sections. 1849 is this portion. The middle section is 1836, and the original portion of the house is 1797. And you got to keep in mind that when this house was built, George Washington was president.
Right.
You know,
That's
so lots and
incredible.
lots of history over the 220 years.
The McRaven Mansion is a true time capsule.
It is. It's the time capsule of the South.
Do you live here?
No, it's haunted. It's haunted. There's a reason we don't live here.
That's the best answer ever. We're here
because we want to try to help whatever situation you have with the hauntings. Is there anything that we should know about?
Of course, my concern would be for my staff, my tour guides. We have quite a few people here every day, and I want to make sure the house is safe. It's safe for them.
The reason Dr. Reed refuses to live here and wants to make sure the tour guides are safe is because of what occurred with the home's previous owner, Leyland French. Brian Riley worked for Leyland back in 2002. He tells us that Leyland would conduct rituals in the home and open doorways he couldn't close, resulting in violent attacks, breaking bones, and drawing blood. Do you think that him dabbling in this and messing around with this stuff opened up doorways and really angered the other spirits that are here?
Oh yeah, you know, this house actually had an exorcism performed on it by the Episcopal Church.
A full-on exorcism?
Yeah.
Why was an exorcism called?
Just to rid out any negativity in the house. He was attacked a lot. I mean, there's so many countless things that he might not have even told people that have happened.
You're a tour guide.
I am.
At one of the most haunted buildings in the country.
Yes.
Is it true that something picked you up and pushed you?
Yes.
Where did this happen, Lisa?
Mary Elizabeth Howard's room. The room took on a heavy presence is the best way I know to describe it. And just all of a sudden, I was almost in the 1797 room across the hall.
Sheriff Stephen Howard was the first person to build onto this original structure. He took Mary Elizabeth as his bride. She was only 12 years of age. 3 years later, she gave birth to a baby boy, but she would not see her child's first birthday, as she died in this very bed due to complications from childbirth.
Something happens every single day that I'm here, and I'm here 4 days out of the week.
Jay Dobson and Carrie Hobbs are docents at the McRaven Mansion. Have you ever had anything negative, or has it been you have?
Yeah.
I feel as though there's something that you guys want to tell me.
Yeah. The very first time that I came on this property, since I was a young girl, I was hearing and feeling things that a normal young girl should not. Initially, I never really felt anything negative until I believe that it was September or October that we had the investigation where Lisa was pushed. And Zach, I kept hearing in my head, "I have you fooled." I'm gonna cry talking about it.
Okay.
I had you fooled. I have you fooled. And I felt hear this kind of laughter that bothered me. And I do not, when I give tours anymore, go into Andrew Glass's room. I don't get a very good feeling from that because that's where I was touched that night and had that happen.
Carrie's traumatic event occurred here in Andrew Glass's room. He was a murderous highwayman who had a fondness for the ladies. One day, after suffering a gunshot wound, he returned home to his jealous wife, who slit his throat. Okay, can I ask, where were you touched?
It felt like somebody took their hand and slid it up the inside of my thigh, but it was very uncomfortable. Unfortunately, that night when I went home, I was attacked in a nightmare.
Can you tell me, how were you attacked in the dream?
I basically had a dream where I was running from something and I couldn't see what it was that was chasing after me. And I passed in front of a mirror and what I saw was me but was not me. And I felt something had a hold of me and I could not control my facial movements or anything.
It's clear something in this house has a hold on Carrie. I am worried in the future she may find herself in a situation that could be dangerous for her.
It's very hard to metal detect on Civil War grounds. Getting a hit here. Did you find anything yet, Aaron?
Oh, boy.
It's eerie when you walk the streets of Vicksburg. It's quiet. But just imagine, you've got the Union Army just pushing closer and closer to the Confederate fortifications, and you're a citizen. You don't know where to run. There's nowhere to hide. You're a Confederate soldier, and you know you're surrounded. You've got gunboats from the Mississippi firing down on you, just boom, boom, boom. Those Union trenches just keep getting closer and closer. And as you walk outside on that hot summer day, amidst the smoke, you see dead bodies laying in front of you. The wounded crying and screaming for help. That putrid smell of decomposing flesh. Vicksburg was a living hell. We are absolutely honored not only to be here in the town and be invited by the mayor. It's very hard to metal detect on any Civil War grounds. And we have been given special permission to metal detect on the McRaven grounds. This was a Confederate campsite. Cannonballs ripped through that building, and the building still stands. And there are soldiers buried on this property. So let's start. Let's see what we find. You guys ready?
Let's do this.
We feel that unearthing relics from this stigmatized property before our investigation could also ignite spirit manifestations, drawn to the very objects that could have killed them.
You got to realize that the Civil War was over 150 years ago, and during that time, it can really be dug way down in there, in the ground.
Dude, look at that. There's something right there, man.
Okay, right now I'm getting a very, very faint hit.
Hang on,
Did you
dude.
find anything yet, Aaron?
Oh, bone.
Is
Bone, bro. I think it's a bone.
Let me see. Yep, it's a bone.
That's a human bone.
Yeah. Aaron just found a human bone on the McRaven property.
Dr. Reed was also digging in this yard when he discovered a full femur bone that was cut by a saw.
A good surgeon, I've heard, could amputate 3 limbs in a minute. And can you imagine the amount of blood that spilled right here in this ground?
I'm getting a hit here.
Nailed it. A nail. Wow.
Things are stubborn, dude. That's it right there, it's a nail.
Oh my God. I did all of that for a little tiny nail. Bill.
Zach.
Do you know how much effort it took me to break this branch with the shovel to get this little nail?
That's all right. My nail's twice as big.
Whoa. I guess it's not the size of the nail that counts.
That's how you find it. I want to brag, but I'm finding the best stuff.
Better not be a damn nail again, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Why am I getting all the nails and Aaron's getting all the good stuff?
Because it depends on how good the hunter is.
Fat-free dressing? What? How am I picking up a salad dressing label?
Maybe it's really old dressing?
How's there metal in a paper label?
Did you get that?
Please, let me find a relic.
I kind of feel like we should stop, just because it's like, it's almost embarrassing. It's like we're too good.
You gotta have patience when you metal detect.
When I did get the bone, I kind of felt like, oh, should I go put it back in the spot?
Maybe. Especially since it's like a dedicated, too. It's dedicated to all the lost soldiers.
Let's go put it back, man.
All right, so I just found this. This is about 10 inches down under the ground, and I don't know what it is. It's a really weird shape.
It looks like a bullet fragment.
This appears to be ammunition for a musket called buck and ball. This round combines the destructive nature of a bullet with the larger target area of buckshot.
Good call, Jay.
Just looking out for the spirits.
I think this is a piece of shrapnel. And
Like,
you
like
can
from a
see,
cannonball or something?
Yeah, from a cannonball. What the hell was that?
That was gunshots.
All of a sudden, we hear loud gunfire coming from the neighborhood. It is now that I hear the mayor's voice in my head again.
Okay, we just want y'all to be able to leave alive.
Appears the Civil War ain't over in Vicksburg. We've got our McRaven Easter basket here with our findings. I am very sorry, but I have you both beat.
I think you do.
I found,
For sure.
I found a fat-free ranch dressing label.
Could prove that there was time travelers during the Civil War.
That's what I'm saying. Guys, I'm glad we were able to have a little fun. We needed it, but we got a very heavy lockdown to do. Let's get to work.
Can you show yourself at the top of the stairs?
Listen. No. You listen. Okay, waiting on the front doorsteps of the McRaven Mansion are two of the tour guides, Jay and Carrie, two who are very strongly affected by the spirits of McRaven Mansion, and we are here to help them. Okay, we're gonna bring both of you in on the investigation, and I just want to get this on camera one more time. You said that you wanted to face this.
Yes.
With us.
Yes.
Okay, if that's the way that we can help, then I can't say no to that.
As we prepare for our investigation, I decide to drop a spiritual bomb in the McRaven Mansion by using an explosion of positive ions being generated by the Pilfer device. Positive ions are believed to trigger ill will and aggressive emotions. So how will a negative entity react to this charged atmosphere? Hey, Billy, leave your walkie in there next to the Pilfer.
Can you see it there?
Move towards that energy. Billy quickly turns off the Pilfer device while Aaron, Carrie, and myself head inside with the structured light sensor camera to see if we can map in any spirits.
This weekend, when I was upstairs in front of Mary's bed, I felt like spiders were crawling up the sides of my legs. I've never felt that before.
Do you feel anything?
At this exact moment, without telling Carrie that I am seeing a figure standing on her left side, I put her to the test in order to find out if she feels anything on that side. And what she tells me is astounding.
Do you feel anything?
Now, not on me, but around me, yes.
What do you feel around you?
I feel cold on my left hand and just...
Raise your left hand. So you feel cold on the left side?
What's wrong?
I just don't feel good at all. Oh, God. I just walked in this house here.
My chest.
Yeah, me too. When we walked in on the SLS camera, I wasn't telling you, but there was a very tall figure standing behind you, but it had its right arm over over your left side. And I kept asking you without telling you, do you feel anything? And you said something on your left side. And then the second that it disappeared off of the SLS, something shot through my chest. And I was containing myself not to flip out. And I felt a lot of anger. That happened instantly. We just walked into here. Because I felt this entity shoot through me, I believe that it continued traveling up the stairs. We are now in pursuit. It's what?
I said it's going upstairs.
Can you show yourself at the top of the stairs? Will you walk up there?
Yes, I do. I'm coming up. Where are you?
Careful, Carrie.
Reveal yourself.
The man who was just standing behind Carrie. Show yourself to her now. Carrie, come here, grab this. Hold on. Give me a new recorder. This one's out of batteries. Brand new batteries were placed in this recorder only moments ago, and they are now completely drained. This will be the first of several devices to mysteriously do this.
Tell me who you are. Are you Andrew Glass?
We did get a voice that said Andrew on the spirit box with Dr. Reed.
What's your first name, please? I thought it said Andrew.
Andrew, if that was you that we saw, can you show yourself in front of Carrie now? You have scared her. You have frightened her.
And touched me.
If that's you, can you show yourself to her? In 1797, highwayman Andrew Glass was on the run from authorities when he was shot and wounded. He made his way back to this room where Carrie is right now capturing an EVP in this moment. Andrew Glass's wife then slit his throat while he lay in bed. You have frightened her.
And touched me.
That's you. Can you show yourself to her? Is this Andrew telling us that he has come here to die?
Where are you? Are you in Mary's room?
As all three of us reach the second floor landing, it's as if we get caught in a spiritual type trance, frozen in position, just standing here. Something doesn't feel right. I want to see if someone else's energy will create a ripple effect. Jay, can you come up here?
She's on her way.
Miss Jay.
Jay, you want to come on up here?
Who?
You alright? How does it feel from someone that's been outside to come into this right now?
My heart is pounding. I know this might sound strange, but is it okay if I walk in her room? I feel a lot more comfortable if I go in her room.
What are you feeling now?
I'm shaking violently.
I see you. What's wrong? You okay? Huh?
Yeah.
Jay is shaking uncontrollably and seeks safety by going inside Mary Elizabeth's room, who died during her pregnancy in September of 1836. Why am I so, just agitated with everybody? I don't know. Is it bad energy in this hallway, or is it just me?
No, Zach, it's the energy.
What's that?
It's the hallway.
Jay, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you the spirit that was attacking Leyland French? Leyland French was the previous owner who was attacked so badly by malevolent spirits that they drew blood and broke bones, forcing the house to be exorcised by a priest. All right, listen, Aaron's gonna turn the spirit box on, okay?
There's no way. I stop and the battery.
Is the battery dead?
It's dead.
This is the second device to have brand new batteries suddenly and mysteriously drain. This begins frustrating me, and the energy inside here is giving me rage. It won't work.
Listen.
No.
You listen. Mary, can you hear us?
Why are you making us feel this way?
Somebody was whispering in my left ear.
It's early here in Vicksburg, and already something here at the McRaven Mansion is manipulating our equipment.
This won't work. Listen. No. You listen. All these batteries were changed for brand new batteries.
That's the second thing in a row that's been completely dead.
Dead.
Causing me to get angry.
Right.
These were just changed moments ago. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't usually how I am.
We have that battery draining experiment.
I can't hear you, Jay.
Batteries are cutting out.
What? I can't hear you. It doesn't work. Nothing works in here.
Blockers won't work.
This is a brand new battery.
But it's just not working.
Zach, these batteries won't even work on our walkie-talkies. We can't talk to them.
Everyone sit down. Let's do this. It's happening. What's going on?
Who is in here with us right now? Who is in here?
Put the camera on this so I can record the audio. Listen. Why are you making us feel this way? Answer us. Oh!
Grab my legs.
Don't grab my leg. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Don't put my leg.
All of a sudden, Jay feels something grab her, and then a man's voice comes through the spirit box and says her name twice.
Answer us. Oh!
Grab my legs.
Tell him who you are. Tell him your name. Can you just help us and tell us who you are?
At this moment, we are unaware that Jay is becoming severely affected by the same spirit that grabbed her only moments ago. Something is making her sick, giving her severe headaches.
What's wrong with your head?
Like temple to temple.
And causing her to act very strangely.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Who's in Mary's room? Mary, can you hear us?
That was a scream.
Like a lady screaming.
Watch very closely because this is truly remarkable. Just as I ask if Mary can hear us, we receive a female scream through the device. And at this same exact moment, an unexplained light anomaly appears to shoot directly into the spirit box.
Mary, can you hear us?
That was a scream.
Like a lady screaming.
Immediately after this female scream, a strong male voice comes through and says, "Tonight."
Tonight.
Is this the darker spirit who Mary's afraid of and who also came through in Jay's dream?
She was frightened of what was happening on the other side of the room. And
The spirit was.
yeah,
What's that?
I feel really, really sad.
Okay.
Like it just kind of hit me, the sadness. I kind of feel like I'm gonna cry.
When did it hit you?
Like as soon as I said it.
What are you? Tell us exactly what you are.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Will you two stay there?
Where do you want us stacked?
Will you each go in separate rooms?
I'll go in Andrew's. I'm closest.
Actually, switch it up.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because Mary's usually most comfortable with Jay.
That's why I want to switch it
All
up.
right, we'll switch. Mary, scary.
And then if you can't go like in the center of the room, Aaron, will you turn that other camera on her?
I just heard somebody whispering in my ear. Somebody was whispering in my left ear.
The whisper that Jay hears is also captured on this X camera, and after checking all of our other X cameras, including the one covering Carrie, we confirm that no one was speaking, which could have contaminated this audio, nor was the whisper captured on any other camera.
I just heard somebody whispering in my ear. Jay, are you okay?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the lamp that was sitting on the table is now on the floor.
It's 1:47 at the McRaven mansion, and we just sent Jay into Andrew Glass's room. Within moments, we capture something disturbing.
I just heard somebody whispering in my ear. Jay, are you okay? Where are you at? Jay. I'm right here. Where? In the very middle of the room. Which ear did you hear? In my left ear. It's in this corner. It's in the corner.
Oh, it's cold in here. Who said that? I heard the whisper.
Jay, I felt it on my ear. I felt somebody walk up, and I could feel the breath on my ear.
What we're about to do is that we're going to leave you two up here, okay?
Okay.
We're going to use infrasound to try and open up this portal even more. So at any time that something gets stronger, try to face it. Try to face it as strong as you can. If something bad happens, you yell for us and we'll stop it, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Jay, I want you to go halfway up the stairs, okay?
Yeah, I gotta tell you this. Both cameras upstairs, the infrareds must be out because it's almost totally dark. And there was an anomaly over Mary's bed, over the baby's bed. A flashing bright anomaly like a star that was heading from right to left, right where Carrie's at.
Go.
Use that energy. Who's here? What do you want?
Show yourself!
Something's in here. Stand your ground, Jay. Every hair in my body is standing up.
You're feeling that now. Gather it. Gather it.
During this infrasound experiment, I suddenly noticed something is very wrong with Aaron, and we quickly learned that this could be a very serious situation.
Your arm's getting numb?
Yeah, my whole arm is numb, and I'm feeling this pain going right up into here. It's left arm, and now my fingers are numb. Did I sign a heart attack?
Yeah, are you okay?
I don't know. I need to pull them out.
Let me do it.
It's really, really hard tonight. But you're not running me off because I want to know who you are. You follow me home, I deserve a right to know who you are.
With Aaron dealing with a possible medical scare, I tell him to stay back at Nerve Center so Jay can monitor him while Carrie, Jay, Billy, and myself make our way over to the other side of the mansion, where the former owner, Leyland French, used to sleep when he suffered numerous attacks by dark spirits.
Hold on. Somebody up these stairs? John Bob. Were you killed by some Union soldiers?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was loud.
That was loud.
What the hell is
That's
that?
loud, too.
What
Yeah,
is that?
That's what I'm talking about.
All of us start hearing strange noises coming from the master bedroom upstairs to the left.
What?
We have no X camera in that room, but what we discover when we step inside is absolutely mind-blowing.
Oh, God. There's a picture of John Bob.
Yes, that's him. The other side. And the other side is him and his wife. John Bob was murdered by Union soldiers, and they shot him in the back and they shot him in the cheek. And now I will say, if you look over here to the left of the bed, the lamp that was sitting on the table is now on the floor. It was not like that when I walked out of this room earlier, and I was one of the last people that came out here.
Why is the lamp on the floor?
I have no idea.
This lamp?
That lamp It's supposed to be on that stand right there.
Right here.
Yes, just like that. Yeah, there's a twin on this side of the bed.
Oh, yeah, the other one's where it goes. I wonder if that's the shuffling noises we heard up here.
Oh, okay, wait. There's something in the floor. Can you guys stand over here? I just stepped on something in the floor.
Wait, what is that?
Right here. Guys, right under my foot. What is that?
What the hell? It's pieces of brick.
It's pieces of brick.
From what? From what?
Because I just stepped on it in front. I mean, I
heard it. I'm confused at why this lamp is just sitting here on the floor like that.
This table goes over there.
Wait, what? There's more furniture moved?
It goes over there, and this is open. That table is here beside here. Here.
The lamp on the floor, the pieces of brick, and the table that's been moved. This is amazing because we believe it's what we heard moving while we were standing on the stairs moments ago. And yes, we are extremely mad. We did not put one of our X cameras inside this room.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Who is inside, Jay? There's an energy that you can feel.
It's circling us right now.
It's getting very late here in Vicksburg, but the McRaven mansion is not through with us yet.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What? To get some answers, we immediately conduct a Paranormal Puck 2 session. This device allows spirits to select words from a database by using their energy within the electromagnetic fields.
There is an energy that you can feel. You need to go to it because that will allow you to communicate with us.
I decide to let Jay hold the Paranormal Puck sensor because throughout tonight's investigation, she has had the most personal and physical experiences.
Who is inside, Jay? No response. Tell us that you're here and answer this correctly. The loud thing that's passing us, what is it?
Captain F.
F? The heck is that?
Have you ever seen it do that?
Just the letter F? What is passing us?
French.
Oh my God, Jesus.
What is that?
Mr.
What?
French is the previous tour guide owner.
Mr. French, Leland French owned the house.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. You feel that?
Yeah.
Wait, do you feel wind?
Yeah.
In this room.
Leyland French is passing you right now.
Oh, it's circling us right now.
Whoa.
As we are in the room where the past owner, Leyland French, slept and suffered many violent attacks, resulting in an exorcism on the house, all of us, including both Jay and Carrie, think that Leyland passed away after he moved out of the house. But we find out he is still alive. Is whatever evil or demonic entity that caused him so much harm the one we are actually communicating with, and who is only mimicking Leyland French?
Come on, Leyland, I need you to answer this, buddy. You got spirits here that are affecting 2 women. They work here. You need to help. Give them answers. What did you use to see the spirits?
Stones.
What the?
Stones?
What did we just find on the carpet?
People use stones, different stones with different energies, like Jay said, when they do communications.
Leyland, what did you use to see the spirits? Stones.
Leyland, what parts of the body did the spirits harm on you?
Leyland, what parts of the body did the spirits harm on you?
Ears.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You're having a text session with Leyland. What are the odds you get a body part answering that damn question?
What? Extremely, scarily accurate.
So, want to talk to you guys because we did capture a lot of evidence. The reason why I have you here is because a piece of evidence that I'm going to share with you connects with you on a personal level. This is when you were in Andrew Glass's room. Do you remember feeling something touch you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I want you to tell me what you hear right after you are touched.
I hear something, but I can't understand the wording, but it's crazy.
I almost feel like I heard my name.
Really?
Good job.
Yeah.
Because we heard JJ.
That's
so,
the nickname.
What's your nickname?
JJ.
Wow.
Answer us!
I believe that the spirits inside the McRaven mansion do have relationships with the people that work here, your tour guides. They are aware of their names and they speak directly to them. Carrie, come over here real quick. This is an EVP. You remember this moment.
You have frightened her. And touched me.
Man, that's deep.
That's scary.
I believe that this is a man saying, I come to die. Highwayman Andrew Glass.
You have frightened her. And touched me.
It puts things into perspective that there is spirits.
I always feel a male, like a very dominant male in this part